Hello, my viewers. Welcome to Hoogar Social Academy. We very well know that water plays a very important role as it is one of the natural resources. But we are seeing nowadays there is a scarcity of the water. We very well know that water is being used for the different purposes, whether it may be for the production of the hydroelectricity or it may be in the form of irrigation, supply of the water to the field, or it may be for the domestic uses or for the cattle. However, water plays a very important role. This is the water which helps in all over the development, or we can say that indirectly it helps in the development of the national income. Dear viewers, regarding the chapter called as water resources, I have already briefed in my long video. You can go through it. You can understand the how much water is necessary, what does irrigation means, different types of irrigation, multi-purpose river valley projects in the form of Damodar River Valley Project, Kosi Project, Tungabhadra Project, Upper Krishna Project, Narmada River Valley Project, and moreover regarding the national power grid as well as the rainwater harvesting. About these, I have clearly explained in the topic called as water resources. You can go through my long videos, which is already uploaded. Now, here for you, keeping in the mind of according to the weightage of the chapter, which are those different questions which can be asked, or which are those questions which are very important, where we have to focus more to have a proper good marks in the exams. Keeping that for you, this session, I have brought the number of important questions from the chapter called as Water Resources Geography topic of Part 1 Social Science of Class 10 Standard. Let us go with the different types of questions according to their weightage and how much they are important. So here the first question it's from the India Water Resources chapter number 14. Okay. Now the first question it talks related to differentiate between perennial canal and flood canal. Here you are going to mention what does this flood canal mean, what does this perennial canal mean. Okay, there is a slight difference it is between the perennial as well as the flood canal. So here you are going to mention regarding the differentiate between the perennial canals and flood canals. For how many marks? For the 2 marks. In the same way, what is national power grid? This question can be asked even in the form of how national power grid is useful to us. Okay, or in what way it helps to us. Which one? The question called as a what is national power grid? Again, it is for how many marks? 2 marks it is been asked. The very next question, rainwater harvesting is compulsory today. Why? The question is why? Why rainwater harvesting is very essential? As water plays a very important role. It not only for the national development but for the individual also, as there is a lot of scarcity of water presently we have been seeing. So what different methods or how rainwater water harvesting, how we can store, in what form we can store, those things you have to mention. So rainwater harvesting is compulsory today. Reason you have to give, why is the reason. So again, for how many marks? 2 marks it will be asked. Very next, describe about Damodar River Valley project. Okay, so this is the multi-purpose river valley project. Here you are going to mention about in on which are those states, whether it's a individual state, single state, or it's a mix-up of collaboration of 3 to 4 states. Okay, if any reservoir is being constructed, on which river it is being constructed, how much of length it is being there, okay, and how this Damodar River Valley project is helping us. What is the use of this river valley project? So that you have to mention for the how many marks? 2 marks. So it's a Damodar River Valley project. In the same way, the next one also speaks regarding Upper Krishna project of Karnataka. Okay, Upper Krishna projects. Now here in this question itself, the state is being given Karnataka. So it might shows what that this it is being constructed in the way in the Karnataka this project. So how do Upper Krishna project is helping? How many areas it is been helping? Which are those districts comes under this? Okay, why this is being constructed? Which reservoir is being there? Whether it is only of the Karnataka or even it is from here, it is supplied to the other states also. Regarding that, you have to mention. Give a note on Upper Krishna project of Karnataka again for how many marks? 2 marks. In the same way, role of Bhakra Nangal project, very important. Bhakra Nangal project, Satluj River. It's about the Satluj, the dam which has been constructed on the Satluj River. Okay, Bhakra as well as the Nangal. How many states collaborated for this? In what way this Bhakra Nangal project is helping to us, whether in the form of irrigation to the agriculture or it is supplied for the water for the drinking purpose or any other purposes. In what way it is been helping? Regarding that, you have to mention. Again, it is for how many marks? 2 marks. It is been asked. Now, very important question. Water, it is a national property nowadays. Water, it is a national property. You have to justify this. Why we are saying it as a national property? Why presently we are saying it as a national property? This you have to mention. Okay. So you have to justify this statement. Water, it is national property. You have to justify for how many marks? 2 marks it is. And the last question, very important question, it's a what are the main aims of multi-purpose river valley project, which will be for the 3 marks. What is the purpose of the multi-river valley project? Many times this question will be asked in the annual exams as well as the supplementary exams also. So this question from this chapter called as water resource, it becomes very important. What are the main aims of, right, purpose? Objectives also you can. For what reason these multi-purpose river valley projects are being constructed? So it is for the 3 marks. In this way, from this chapter, these are the one of the very important questions. I will repeat it. Differentiate between perennial canals and flood canals. What is national power grid? Rainwater harvesting is compulsory today. Why? Describe about the Damodar River Valley project. Upper Krishna project, Bhakra Nangal project. Moreover, water, it is a national property, justified, and the what are the main aims of the multi-purpose river valley projects for how many marks? For the 3 marks. These are very important questions from this chapter called as a water resources. Okay, so you have to focus more on the way on these number of questions, which will help you to easily to understand and to work on the way on these number of questions, and it will also reduce the pressure regarding how much to be read. Okay, so automatically we will see that what you will get a proper positive response from the way from this from the if you move according to in this way if you move over it. So this is all regarding the chapter called as India Water Resource, chapter number 14 of the first part of the social science. Dear viewers, many number of like this regarding the important questions of many number of chapters which are already uploaded. You can go through those long videos chapter also, and simultaneously with that chapter you can also go with the number of important questions from this of those chapters. Okay, so this was all regarding the water resources, and as always I say that go through, spend little bit of a time so that it will help you to understand the concept more clearly. So be tuned with my long videos as well as my short videos related to the important questions of those chapters. Let us meet in the way in the next session with a new topic as well as with a new segment of the important questions. And moreover, one more thing to be said that regarding the pattern, social science pattern, it is also uploaded. You can even go through the pattern of social science which has been asked for the annual exam. Let us meet in our next session.